What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Finally, the moment has arrived. We are going to learn how can you get your world's invite to the 2007 Pokemon World Championship, obviously. And this finally just got released yesterday. It says it was released on the 9/7, but Pokemon, well, you ain't tricking us. But let's go over this. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things are different. And as you see right now, we have League Challenges, League Cups, Regional Championships, International Championship, World Championship, and special events that can give out championship points this year. Alright, so let's scroll it down and let's start understanding the championship points system. So each championship series has a best finish limit. This is the same. It's had this throughout the years, but it has changed a little bit. This is the max number of scores that count for that series, with higher placing score limits replacing lower ones. For example, Regionals has a best finish limit of 8. This means that each player can only count their 8 highest regional scores. They may play as many regionals events as they like, but only 8 will, or your 8 highest will count. In some cases, tournaments series with different championship scales share a best finish limit. For example, League Challenges share best finish limit with League Cups, since League Cups award more championship points. A third place League Cup finish that scores 30 points will count ahead of a first place League Challenge that scores 15 points. All championship points, championship series events award championship points to players who finish first place in their age division. So no matter what, first place gets the age division, but after that it'll be determined on how many players there is. So let's scroll it down, and here's the Pokemon TCG championship point tables and how everything is broken down for the 2016-2017 series. All right, so League Challenge, these pretty much are the same exactly, but okay, they're a little bit different. So the way this works now is we actually have 2 per quarter shared with League Cups. You get 1 play point, but same thing as last year, 15 automatically. If there's 4 players, you get 12 for second. If there's 8 players, you get third for fourth, get 10. If there's 32 players, you get 6 from 5 through 8. But the big new thing right now is going to be League Cups. League Cups actually took the place of the City Championships. Once again, you're allowed 2 of these per quarter, which is up to 8. You get 2 play points for participating in these, and if you get first place, you get a guaranteed 50. And there's 4 players, second place gets 40, 8, 30, 32, 20, or I guess 30 to 4 get 30. So if you make top 4, you get a guaranteed 30. Even top 8, if there's 32, can get you more points than a first place finish at a League Challenge. So make sure you keep that in mind. Definitely League Cups are where you want to go to get your points for the tournament series this year. League Challenge and League Cup share a best finish limit of 2 events per quarter. The quarters are July 11th through October 2016. So obviously this quarter is almost done. At the end of October, hopefully we get at least some League Cups in. I've already have 2 seconds at 2 League Challenges as of right now, but I would love to place those with 2 League Cups instead, because that's where you're trying to get. You really need those League Cup points. That's where the great championship points are. November 2016 through January 17, February through April, and May through the end of the tournament series, which is usually July, about July 1st and 2nd, or July the 1st weekend or 2nd weekend, depending on when they decide to end it. But yeah, like I said, League Cups are where it's at. You want to get these 50 points. You can win up to 400 points if you win 8 League Cups, but you do have to win 8, and you're not going to win. There's no way you're going to win every single one. But still, 400 points could be guaranteed if you win 8 League Cups, which is pretty crazy. Alright, so let's scroll down. And you're going to notice there's something called special events. Best finish shared with regionals. So these events are shared with regionals. Play points 3, okay? So you get 130 for first, which is a little bit lower than regionals. Second, 105. If there's 8 players, you get 80, 32, 55, 64, 30. So if you make top 32, you get a guaranteed 20 points, which is still not a lot. 33 to 64, if there's 256, that's a lot of players. There's 1,024, you get 5 points for from 129 to 256. That's pretty funny. Alright, but let's scroll down. We still don't know much about these special events. I think on the next page it might say something. We'll see. Maybe further down it'll say something. But here's the big thing. Regional championship points have changed. Alright, so first place, you guys get 200 points. It was 150, but now it's 200. Second gets 160. 34th gets 120. 80, 40, 32. So 30 used to be 30, but now it's 32 instead of 30, which I don't know why they bumped it by 2 points. That's definitely different, or definitely weird. And next up is going to international championship. As you notice, there's no more nationals. They've actually kind of put these together. I know the first one is in London in December, but the way they work doing this is by, I think it's by countries. So best finish limit 4 shared with the World Championships. So you're allowed to get 4 of these, which is pretty crazy. Like, if somebody wins 4 international championships, which is like almost impossible, that's 2,000 points that you could win. I mean, you win one of these, you get a guaranteed World's invite to the 27 World Championship. Of course, you should, because it's definitely like a huge national championship. They're probably bigger than national championship. I know, like, the North American one is like, combines like Mexico, Canada, and United States, but anybody can go to these. It doesn't matter where you live, anybody can join this international championship, which is very, very nice. And here's a points breakdown. If you make top 32, you get 80, okay? So, the 2017 World Championship, the top 4 players in each A division will receive an invitation and travel award to the 2018 World Championship points, and other details will be announced later for the, okay, we don't care about that. But special events, here's the thing that we're kind of wondering, what are these special events? But special events take place outside of the standard championship series. Most of these occur either as side events at major championship series tournaments or as standalone events scheduled at gaming conventions. While the tournament listings may show them as part of a championship tournaments, the format of prizes may not be the same. But still, I'm excited that they're having these special events. I know, like, maybe PAX might have one. Maybe, big Comic Cons might have one. We saw one this year at, oh my goodness, I can't remember. It was up in Ohio. I can't remember the name of it. It was right before Nationals. There was a big one there when you won a trip to the World Championship. Oh my goodness, I can't remember right now, but that was a big one this year. And I'm excited to see this. I'm excited that Pokemon is going to include this in multiple places and not just let it Pokemon Hill. But hopefully, I don't know. I'm interested to see how these are going to turn out and how these special events do work. I mean, at least, they take... You get 8, so you get 8 regional championship slots, and I'm glad that we have multiple stuff, not just regional champions. We have special events that can help you out fill those 8 slots. All right, so as you see, you have a total of 8 here, 8 here, so you have 16 with those, okay? So 16, and then with this, you have a total of 20 slots to fill up, which man, if you fill up all 20 slots, you're probably guaranteed an invite. Like, unless you get like 8 for, I mean, if you fill up the lowest amount, you're still fairly close. I mean, 20 points times 4 is 80. So, I don't know, maybe you can finish the low amount. But let's go over to the Pokemon World Championship and let's see what exactly do you need to get your invite to the World Championship Series. So, the 27 Pokemon TCG World Championship qualifications, here it goes. So, US and Canada, 500 points, 500 seniors and 400 for juniors. Europe, 500, senior 500, junior division 400, Latin America 350, 250, 200, Asia Pacific 350, 250, 200, South Africa 350, 250, and 200. So now it is bumped up to 500. We actually have had this happen multiple times. I know 2 years ago, when we were back in DC, it was a 500 championship point requirement. I think even in Vancouver, it's a 500 championship point requirement. I did do it 2 years ago, so maybe we'll be able to do it again. I'm not 100% sure, guys, but there we go. So 500 championship points are needed. But like I said, if you win 8 League Cups, that's a guaranteed 400 points, and all you need to do is get 100 points somehow between the regionals and the international championships. Now, this is still going to be very hard. Winning 8 League Cups is something like... It's still going to be very difficult to do. I couldn't even win 5 cities last year. I only won 4 and got second at 1 of them. So that's still a very hard thing to do. But still, it's going to be amazing. I think it's a lot. I don't know how to feel about the 500 CP. That is a lot. It does require a lot of travel this year if you are trying to get your invite, which I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. But day 2 invitation. So if you make it... If you get to Worlds Invite and you do extremely well, you get an automatic guaranteed pass to Day 2. Alright, so Day 2 invitations. Day 2 invitations are divided by rating zones as follows. The top 16 players from US and Canada rating zone, okay, so that stays the same. The top 22 from Europe, okay, that stays the same. The top 8 players from Latin America and the top 8 players from Asia Pacific rating. I'm pretty sure all these have stayed the same. Players in Japan and South Korea will be awarded both Friday invitations and Day 2 invitations as determined by their own country's organized play system. Any players' invitation for the 2016 World Championship will play on Friday unless they qualify Day 2 based on championship points. And then VGC if you do care about that. And there you go, guys. So to get your Worlds Invite, you actually have to get 500 CP. But as you see from the last page, there is a ton of stuff that you get your points. I mean, if you wins. If you somehow win an international championship, you get 500 points. And guys, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about the Pokemon World Championship and how exactly you get your World's invite. If you need a link to either one of these, links will be down below in the description. Make sure you check it out. But good luck to everybody this year. I'm very, very excited to see what's going to happen, who can all get their invite, and how many players will actually have at the World Championship. I don't think you have to worry about this year about Pokemon Fill It Up, or having a lot of players there. I know this year at Worlds we had a ton of players supposedly, and that was the reason why they didn't give out passes to everybody, so maybe you don't have to worry about this year if you do plan to go to Worlds. I'm not saying they are, but maybe. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.